Alright, buckle up Buttercup. Because the trade war saga just took a turn for the ridiculously dramatic. So, apparently, the folks in charge of the US tariffs on China are having a bit of a whoopsie. Maybe we went a tad overboard. Moment. You see, they slapped a whopping 145% tax on most things coming from China, which is basically like saying, hey China, we like your stuff, but not that much. And China, never one to back down from a staring contest, retaliated with their own 125% U2 tax on American goodies. It's like a passive-aggressive gift exchange where everyone ends up with a bill bigger than their apartment rent. Now, word on the street, specifically the Wall Street Journal, so you know it's super serious gossip, is that the White House is pondering a teensy-weensy little haircut for these monster tariffs. We're talking maybe chopping them down to a mere 50% to 65%. One official was even quoted, probably while dramatically adjusting their monocle. Our main man, President Trump, played coy, naturally. He mumbled something about a fair deal while probably picturing himself as some kind of trade negotiating superhero in a gold-plated cape. He did admit that the current 145% was very high, which is about as insightful as saying water is wet. Thanks for the groundbreaking analysis, Chief. Of course, the White House spin machine kicked into high gear, with a spokesperson basically saying, anything you hear that doesn't come directly from the glorious leader's own golden lips is just lie talk, which, you know, adds to the whole air of sophisticated diplomacy. But here's the kicker. Even if they do chop these tariffs down, it's apparently still going to be a big ol' ouchie for trade. One German shipping company is already reporting that a whopping 30% of their US-bound shipments from China have been cancelled. That's right, folks. So many fuel rubber duckies and questionable electronics are making their way across the ocean that entire ships are just shrugging and turning around. So, in conclusion, the US-China trade war is less of a strategic economic battle and more of a really expensive, drawn-out game of tag, you're it, with increasingly absurd price tags. Stay tuned for the next hilarious installment, where maybe they'll just start sending each other strongly worded emojis.